Continuing along with Rabbi Akiva, maybe one of the most noticeable, famous things that happened is many of his Talmidim died. Is a machlokes how much was it? 12,000 like the Medrash Bereshis Rabbah says, or 24,000 like Yevamos, or 48,000 like the Zohar. But tremendous amount of Talmidim died. And the question many Mefarshim want to know is how is it possible that Rabbi Akiva, who so deeply personifies V'ahavta kamocha. He says Zeh klal gadol b'Torah. He believes in it ideologically. He acts upon it. How is it possible that his talmidim died? As the Gemara says, lo nagu covered zeh b'zeh. How is that possible? I want to share with you three perspectives, and all of them shed light on Rabbi Akiva's personality. The first is based upon Rav Shri Ragon. He actually says the reason why they died is mesu kishamta. There was like a shmad. In other words, and many Mefarshim take that to mean and understand it, build afterwards, is that Rabbi Akiva's, they weren't Talmidim in Yeshiva, they were soldiers fighting in the Bar Kokhba revolt in 133, if I'm not mistaken. The Jews realized we have to have self-autonomy and control, we have to govern ourselves in Eretz Yisrael, and they went to a revolt following Bar Kokhba, and Rabbi Akiva was the spiritual leader. Actually, the Yerushalmi presents it. The Rambam even thinks that Rabbi Akiva thought Bar Kokhba had potential to become Mashiach, and it could be that these people were not necessarily Talmidim of the base Medrash, but they were soldiers and followers on a military level. Alternatively, one can suggest a second level that Rabbi Akiva realized, Gevalt, my Talmidim have died. No good covers up as that, and that's why he responded with this important statement of Zeh klal gadol b'Torah. But I want to share with you a third insight that I once heard from a fine Talmid Chacham, Rabbi Yeshiva Kota, Rabbi Binyamin Yeager, who suggested once in a while you have people who are just so great and so multifaceted and so wholesome, well-rounded, so many different dimensions that the Talmidim can't see it all. They can't capture it all. Some of them saw Rabbi Akiva as a warrior following Bar Kokhba, and some said a man of politics, and some said he was a dreamer, a visionary, like the Gemara in Maseches Makos describes of how when all the other rabbis saw the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash and they were crying, he was laughing because when a fox came out, he realized just like the prophecy of destruction was true, so the prophecy of rebuilding will be true. Others said he's an optimist, he's positive, and they pointed to Nachum Ish Gamzu, the Gamzu Latova, where Rabbi Akiva's picked up, inherited that trait from him. Some said he was a first-class Talmid Chacham, some said an Oiv Yisrael, and everyone looked at the different parts of Rabbi Akiva, and they felt, this is my Rabbi, and not that part. You missed him, I understand him. And it could be the fighting was a outgrowth of his remarkable, wholesome, well-rounded religious character trait, and that may be what led to the fighting. Either way, that was Rabbi Akiva, a remarkable, well-rounded, powerfully important religious personality.